Neighbors upset tonight after burglars smashed their way into several cars. Hear from a woman who's now dealing with a bunch of bills because of this mischief.
Plus, police seize hundreds of thousands of dollars in toys from a mid-state home. How those toys were part of a very elaborate crime ring.
And voice fans, oh yeah, were you watching? Cookville's own Jake Hoot comes out on top. On The Voice, you just saw that result moments ago right here in WSMV. This is a live look at a watch party where they just watched along with everyone cheering him on tonight. We have reaction from these fans and family in just moments.
News 4 Tonight starts now.
I was upset, but I was way more upset when I actually knew that it was an intentional break-in.
A local woman upset tonight after finding her truck's window shattered. Now, police are looking for the people who broke into that truck and several other cars.
It happened in the Nations early Monday morning.
News 4's Alexandria Adams spoke to one of the people impacted by this brazen crime. So, Alexandria, what are they saying tonight?
Lauren, Tracy, thanks to the Nextdoor app, these neighbors were able to piece together what exactly happened and looked at who targeted them. Here's the story.
I noticed, hey, there's no window there. And so we stopped and looked because I thought, did he leave his window down? As I got up closer, saw that there was glass on the ground and peeked inside a little bit and then noticed glass everywhere in the back seat.
You can see the three casually walk up to these three cars and check the door handles to see if they're unlocked. When they find out they're not, they walk down the street to check more cars. Kristen Crenshaw and her husband have lived in the Nations for 6 years. In that time, she says she's seen crime happen, but never anything like this.
Mainly it's just been if the cars are unlocked, or, them claiming that they're locked and somehow them getting in, but never actually intentionally smashing a window.
Crenshaw says she made a post in the Nextdoor app. Soon after, nearby neighbors claimed they too had their cars broken into.
More and more people were coming up, as the day went on, saying this happened to them.
Now she and her husband are having to pay for the damages these criminals left behind.
This wasn't our fault. We didn't leave anything in the car for them to see, oh, there's a gun inside, oh, there's presents inside, there's a wallet we can see. There was no need for them to target the truck.
Now, Crenshaw says she and her husband are having to pay their $500 deductible plus $35 a day for their rental car. They say that's going to be about a week that they're going to have to shell out that money. She also tells us tomorrow night they're going to be having a meeting with the West Precinct, her and her other neighbors, plus the councilwoman who's over the Nation's area. Tracy, Lauren.
Oh, that's so disappointing, to have to deal with this right before Christmas. Thanks, Alexandria. Tonight, this man is in jail, accused of trying to meet with two young girls for sex. We have a picture here. TBI and Franklin police arrested James Fitzner of Murfreesboro. They say agents posed as a 14-year-old girl and a 12-year-old girl online, and he began having sexual conversations with them. Eventually, he arranged to meet with who he thought were these two young girls for sex. He's now charged with solicitation of a minor and soliciting sexual exploitation of a minor.
Tonight, 3 people are charged in an elaborate crime ring centering on Star Wars toys. Oh yeah, James Atkins, Daniel Germany, and Taylor Melvin, all charged in this case. Now listen to this. Murfreesboro police say Atkins and Germany would go into stores, replace the barcodes on those toys with fake ones that had a very low price.
So it completely underwrung the purchase, and they paid much less than what the items were worth. But to the casual observer, it looked like they were coming through the checkout line, making a purchase, and then leaving the store with their purchase.
Police say Melvin and Atkins would then sell those toys online. Officers seized more than 6,000 toys, valued between $750,000 to $1 million.
Wow.
Some chilling home surveillance video to show you tonight. It shows a burglary here at a mid-state home. This all happened along Astor Way in Franklin. And as you can see here, a man walking around the second floor, right there with his face covered. You see the chandelier there. He's peering through doors. Eventually, he grabs something and hurries out. Police say that something is a purse. Officers say he made it through a glass back door. A $1,000 reward tonight is being offered for information to help solve the case.
Metro Police need your help to find a man who's been missing since July. 28-year-old Cedric Crenshaw left his Atkins Drive home in Antioch on the night of July 6th. His roommate says he had been drinking. He was going to meet with his girlfriend at a MAPCO, but he never got there and hasn't been seen since. His employer says it was very unusual when Crenshaw didn't show up for work. If you see him or you know where he may be, police want to hear from you. And a sickness of some sort is giving students across the mid-state county an extended Christmas break. Talking about Perry County here. School officials say on Facebook today they'll be closed the rest of this week because of sickness. The Christmas break was supposed to start next Monday, so now students won't be back in classrooms until January 6th. The district did not elaborate on what kind of sickness they're dealing with.
Want to take you live outside? Are you cold already on the inside? Because it is chilly out there tonight. Here's a live look at Riverfront Park. It may be gorgeous, but boy, is there a chill in the air. I'm here in the 4-1 Weather Center tonight with Chief Meteorologist Lisa Spencer. I know you warned us all about this. This cold, though, can make for some dangerous conditions in the morning.
Oh, yeah. And, you know, we hovered in the 30s all afternoon long, and now it's going to continue to drop for tonight. A little bit of a wind out there. It is very biting. Here's our view, and it does look really nice, inviting, but 32 degrees. That's our actual temperature right now. 29 in Clarksville, 29 degrees in Hopkinsville, and you can see that northerly wind flow there. That's bringing those temperatures down. At least it feels like temperature just a few degrees. It feels like 23 in Hopkinsville. 27 is that wind chill right now in Nashville. Now we are seeing dry conditions for us tonight. All that rain moved out well along the East Coast. So we've got this clear sky tonight that will allow these temperatures to drop even lower. And we could actually see a little bit of fog in the morning. Some of that could be freezing fog. 26 around 6 a.m., 25 at 7 a.m. We are going to warm up, though, before the 7-day period is over with. I'll tell you what you can expect as we go through to the weekend and the beginning of a travel weekend or a week for a lot of folks headed out for Christmas.
Burr, though, 20s, yikes. Thanks, Lisa. A Metro Council was feeling a little festive tonight. When you look here, Vice Mayor Jim Schulman was all dressed up in a Santa costume, while several members wore Santa hats and Christmas sweaters. But they did get down to business. They had to. Council members approved tonight a 3% salary increase for Metro teachers. The increase goes into effect in January, so pretty soon here. A few weeks ago, Mayor John Cooper promised to make that raise happen, and it will cost $7.5 million. Also up for discussion tonight, scooters. Council members talked about a bill tonight to regulate them. It would set a timetable for officials to decide which scooter companies can stay here in Nashville, and it would limit those companies to 500 scooters. The companies would have to come up with ways to keep scooters off sidewalks and restricted areas, and the companies would have to make sure riders meet minimum age requirements. The bill still has to clear several more hurdles.
Tonight, a call for city leaders to restore funding to an affordable housing program. Demonstrators gathered at Public Square Park, this in downtown Nashville tonight, demanding that Mayor John Cooper restore $4.5 million to the Barnes Fund. You'll recall the city finance director announced a cut to the fund as the city tries to balance its budget, satisfy the state comptroller's concerns. Nashville Organized for Action and Hope, that group and several other groups organized this rally. They say struggling Nashvillians should not have to pay for the city's budget problems.
This issue we're dealing with, talking about affordable housing for all, considering the homeless population in Nashville, I think is an issue that any person of good faith in this city should be keen on addressing.
Mayor Cooper's office saying tonight that he sympathizes with the demonstrators' concerns that he will continue to find funding options for affordable housing. But the city simply cannot write a check for money it doesn't have.
Democratic presidential contender Mike Bloomberg is coming to Nashville to hold a campaign kickoff event. Bloomberg will be holding the event at Woolworth on along 5th Avenue. He'll also be celebrating the opening of a campaign headquarters. The rally is happening Thursday afternoon at 5 o'clock. Bloomberg officially launched his campaign less than a month ago.
All right, folks, are you ready for this? Let's head out to Cookeville now, where family, friends, and fans have eagerly been awaiting the result of The Voice. You saw it right here on WSMV. Oh, yeah. Ow! Live look at the watch party. Folks trickling out. They were looking to see if Cookeville's own Jake Hoot would come out on top, and indeed, he sure did.
So exciting.
Watch party kicked off at 7:30 tonight at the Edge of Life Church on Washington Avenue. The excitement's been building since Jake started on the show. He joined Team Kelly, and as she was saying right at the end of the show, he was only a one-chair turn.
Isn't that amazing?
And look at that, comes out on top. So we were all watching that Final Four party along with everybody at home, and tonight, folks there at that watch party are reacting to this result.
Oh man, this is so exciting to see the hometown boy win it all. It's just incredible to watch his journey, and I'm so thankful that he's allowed us to jump on his coattails and ride with him on this. This is amazing.
Hook your star to that wagon, or that wagon to that star, whatever that is, right?
Look at Kelly's reaction. I love that.
Her third win. Jake originally was born in Texas. He moved to our area when he was 20. Not sure how old he is now.
Yeah.
He grew up singing, played gigs, and has been when he moved here. And it sounds like that was the right decision for him, because clearly he's got some star quality.
When you win something like that, can you even sleep? You know,
I don't think so.
He's not going to sleep tonight.
I hope he doesn't. He needs to soak up every second of this. It's so special for him.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, it's also a special night for hundreds of kids in Hendersonville. They had the chance to go on a shopping spree tonight thanks to the Christmas for Kids bus show. Celebrity tour buses picked up about 400 children, 386 to be exact, as our Holly Thompson told us. They took them to this big Christmas party in their honor, and then the buses took them to a super Walmart store there in Hendersonville where they got a new winter coat and they got to shop with $150. Holly Thompson, who you see in our video there, was one of the shopping chaperones, and she clearly had a blast along with everybody else too.
Oh, I just love that program so much. And this one too. Several members of our News 4 team.
Hey,
spent
I know
the day.
her.
There we are out there ringing away the Salvation Army's red kettlebell. It's outside the Bellmead Kroger. We did, all of us, and I know Lauren, you were there right after we got there, but having to dance and sing to stay warm.
Yes, it was so chilly today, but it was fun. You know,
So
the
fun.
Christmas spirits, a step touch.
We had a good old time. Our goal was to raise $1,000, and I will tell you this. I reached out to them tonight to say, what was the total? And they say, we can't tell you till the morning.
Oh, okay.
They do all their counting in the morning, but I know it's well over $1,000.
I'm certain it's over 1,000. Yeah, I'm
I
certain.
think we witnessed 1,000 in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
Not kidding. You're so generous.
So new tonight, ticket distribution for the last-minute toy store is happening tomorrow. The toy store provides toys for local families who haven't received help from any other nonprofits. That ticket distribution will be at the toy store at the Davidson County Sheriff's Office Service Center. So if you don't know where that is, that's that 5,000 block of Harding Place. Toy store will be open this Thursday, go through Saturday, and they are still taking donations. Coming up, tires screech on the highway as police chase down a group of suspects. What sparked that high-speed pursuit and how it came to an end?
It has been a very cold day today, but the sun will be out tomorrow. Coming up, I'll let you know just how much warmer it will be and when we will see some 60s again. They're in the forecast. I've got details just ahead.
And it certainly is a musical time of year, but this touching sight and sound caught everyone off guard. How a little harmonizing in a Nashville hospital could have long-term effects.
The winner of The Voice is Jake Hoot.
I love that moment. You know, we also have that same exact moment from when the watch party here in Cookeville was actually watching that as well. Just an amazing moment. Jake Hoot is someone who lives in Cookeville now, Texas native, but
Yeah,
man,
but we're
awesome,
calling
right?
him one of our own, another Nashville singer, songwriter, making it to the top of The Voice.
Love it. Let's talk about this here. New video back on News 4 with a high-speed chase. It's out of Florida, out of a Florida city now near Miami. Police spotted a car suspected of being involved in a shooting and just started chasing it. After getting on the expressway and driving around for a while, the car stopped. 4 people right there jump out and they run away. They all kind of go in different directions, sort of. 3 of those people were caught. The 4th still hasn't been found. A gun was also thrown from the car during the chase. We have new pictures to show you tonight of the aftermath of a violent case of road rage on the interstate. Take a look here. We're going to show you pictures that show the bullet holes in Andrew Vasquez's car after he was shot on I-24 last week. He spoke with News 4 from the hospital, recounting those terrifying moments that put him there.
And I hit my horn, and they slammed on their brakes, and the lady rolled her window down and flipped me off. She came up beside me, and that's when they just started going, shooting and stuff. I just put my head down.
Gosh, that would be terrifying. Fortunately, Vasquez is getting better tonight. He told us he's thankful to be alive. And he's thankful no one else was in the car when that shooting happened.
Well, Christmas is coming early for a local family.
Santa had a little help making a very special delivery. Chris Harris has more with us tonight.
All right, ladies, that's right. I got to do something today that was just all kinds of fun. I got to watch generosity turn into a life-changing moment. Titans quarterback Marcus Mariota and former NFL star Warrick Dunn helped make that possible. On a cold, unassuming Tuesday in Nashville, Titans quarterback Marcus Mariota teamed up with Warwick Dunn, Nashville Habitat for Humanity, and Aaron's to help provide a warm home to a family in need.
I've been trying to accomplish this goal for a very long time.
LaTanya Rhodes says she applied 3 times to the Habitat for Humanity program. This time, it worked.
With the affordable housing here, it's crazy. I made too much for the income base, but not enough for the traditional mortgage. So 3rd time I applied for Habitat. I'm finally a homeowner after so long.
As an added bonus, they fully furnished the home, stocked the kitchen with food, and provided a $5,000 check to help with the down payment. That was a surprise.
Her story was incredible. The amount of work and sacrifice that she put into owning a home. Now her and her son will be able to live and enjoy it, and we're glad again just to see that we helped and were a part of it.
It's just one of those things that if you're doing the little things to move forward in life, we're just trying to give you a helping hand, push you on down the road. So definitely thankful that she's open to the opportunity of letting someone help her continue her path.
Dunn has helped provide 176 houses to families across the country.
Warwick has done an unbelievable job for the last 20 years of building homes, and we're just very glad to be a part of it.
The tears show the appreciation and the impact complete strangers can have on one another. That's the payoff for Mariota. And whatever happens with his NFL career, it's moments like this that mean so much.
I think through the last couple months, I've learned a lot about myself and a lot about, this game. And, football is something that I do. It's not who it doesn't define me as a person, but it allows me to have a platform. And for me and my family, we're going to do everything we can to be able to use that platform in the way that we feel is best and the way that God has intended us to do it.
So it was great to be there today. Habitat donated 2 homes to families today. And Mariota's Motivate Foundation helped with the finishing touches, groceries, and the down payment.
It's amazing.
And Dunn and Aaron's did the home furnishings. It was just awesome to be there.
Can you imagine to walk in? I mean, it's almost Christmas, and their
Yeah.
Christmas tree is there, and they get to have that with a new family,
Sure.
a new Christmas together in that house.
It was powerful. I'm very glad I was there.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
just knowing what Marcus just said is such a beautiful testament to who he is as a person. and
Absolutely.
the goodness he gets to do in this world, regardless of what goes on. But he's going to keep playing football, right?
Thank you,
Yeah.
Chris.
All right, Lisa, take it away.
Well, we had a beautiful day out there today. If you like cold weather, if you like winter, it was a delight. Tomorrow will be better. We'll have some sunshine out, but it's going to be cold in the morning. In the 20s, sunny and cold days. Still sticking with us for a little while longer, but we do have some warmer air. This weekend, things will be a little milder for you. Here's a peek outside. We're at 32 degrees. This wind chill, 27 is what it feels like right now. It's amazing. Just a little bit of a wind can make quite the difference. This is Cookeville's picture, refreshing there, and you can see a beautiful night. Isn't that pretty? From downtown Cookeville, where we're talking about a temperature of 25 degrees. That's where we'll be by tomorrow morning. It is going to be a very chilly start to the day any way you look at it. So just get ready for that layers of clothing in the morning. You're going to definitely need that. Right now we're at 32 as we check in on Gallatin, and 31 degrees in Lebanon. 30 is the latest coming in from Jolton. And the bigger perspective here shows currently it is 28. You're not far from your morning low. 28 there. 29 is the latest coming in from Clarksville. All is dry right now on our forewarned real-time radar. Nothing showing up. Those clouds we had a bit earlier, they have moved on out of the way, you see here. And the rain is along the eastern seaboard. They've had some snow across the northeast, but a big sprawling area of high pressure is going to keep us dry for a little longer. And that's one of the reasons we've got some really chilly mornings ahead. We're talking the 20s for not only tomorrow morning, but also on Thursday morning as well. Tomorrow around lunchtime, it'll be near 40 degrees, and during the afternoon, plenty of sun, but only 45 degrees. But you know, it just feels so much warmer when you get that sunshine out. Do keep in mind tomorrow morning in some of those areas where you have bridges and overpasses over water, we could see a little bit of patchy freezing fog that could cause a slick spot or two. By lunchtime at 41 degrees, plenty of sunshine in the afternoon, 45 for that afternoon high. Our forecast taking us through the next 7 days. does include some warmer air. We'll have sunshine on Thursday, 49, 54 degrees coming up on Friday. Nice day. But do notice several mornings here we'll be in the 20s, and then we start to rebound over the weekend at 52. Only some isolated showers on Saturday, just isolated showers on Sunday. By the time we get to Monday and Tuesday, a lot of traveling going on here. We've got some really nice weather, lots of sunshine. There's 60 degrees. Stick around. We'll be right back.
All right, divine, all night, when Christ was born.
This Christmas duet of Oh Holy Night going viral tonight. This is 24-year-old oncology nurse Alex Collazo at TriStar Centennial Hospital. She brought in her guitar for her patient, Penn Pennington, to play during his chemo treatments. He happens to be a longtime Nashville guitarist. She happened to sing in high school. Both believe in the healing power of music.
And I think I said this to you also, that we're family now, and we go through this together like family, and I'm going to be here with you every step of the way.
Her extra special care for me, it made a big difference in my being here.
For a short few minutes, help him forget that he was in the hospital and what he was going through.
You know, a lot of people around town probably recognize him. Pennington played the Grand Ole Opry for 23 years. Collazo works in the Sarah Cannon Cancer Center, which is named for Opry legend Minnie Pearl. If you'd like to hear the full duet, we've posted that on Facebook. You can find the link there on WSMV.com.
That is awesome. I love that. Trivia question time now. Which has the higher number tonight? The amount of Titans who made the Pro Bowl roster or the number of goals scored by the Predators? Find out next. Last night, the Nashville Predators started off their 4-game road trip right. 5-2 win against the Rangers. So tonight, they get the Islanders, and 5 goals was Sioux 24 hours ago. Get this, New York jumped out to a 3-1 lead in the second period, but that is when the Preds flipped the switch. And it started with a power play goal from Philip Forsberg, his 12th tally of the year, and from there, they were off and running. I'm talking about Craig Smith, Nick Bonino, Rocco Grimaldi. They all scored in the second to give the Preds a 5-3 lead. And then in the final frame, you had Kalle Järnkrok, Roman Josi, Ryan Johansson. They all found the net, too. For the 7th time in franchise history, the Preds put up an 8 spot. Yeah, they won it 8-3.
We put ourselves in a little hole there in the second period, and but the character was great. I mean, we got some huge goals, and I think it just shows the last 2 games. If you put in the work, if you put in the effort, you're going to get those bounces, and we did tonight.
Certainly did. Thursday in Ottawa is next on the schedule. How many goals await them in that one? We'll see. The NFL revealed its Pro Bowl rosters tonight. The Titans have 2 going to the big game. Running back Derrick Henry earns his first Pro Bowl nod. The big fella is second in the league in rushing yards. He's tied for second with 13 rushing touchdowns. And for the 3rd straight year, punter Brett Kern is a Pro Bowler. This guy, just awesome. He leads the NFL with 34 kicks inside the 20-yard line. The Titans also get 6 alternates for the game. Ryan Tannehill, Jarrell Casey, Kevin Byard, Logan Ryan, Roger Saffold, and Bo Brinkley could all get the call. One more bit of Titans news today. The team parts ways with their kickoff specialist, Ryan Santoso. They brought him in to kick it through the end zone. He only did that in 9 of 16 kicks. Tuesday night hoops over at Lipscomb. Tennessee Tech comes to Allen Arena. The Eagles led through the first half and into the second. Hunter Vick makes it a 46-39 ball game. But after that, the Bisons went on a 22-3 run, just launching. Michael Buckland gets 3 of his 14. Freshman KJ Johnson led him with 16. Look at this, 78-60. Lipscomb just blows on by. They head up to Vermont on Friday.
All right, let's have a final look at our weather before we go to break and go to bed.
It's so chilly.
Ooh, yes, it is chilly, and we're going to be walking out into it. Temperatures will be dropping into the 20s by morning, but at least we'll have the sunshine tomorrow, and that really does make a huge difference. So 45 for the afternoon high. Another cold day coming up on Thursday, at least in the morning, 23, but by afternoon near 49. Friday's looking good, though, partly cloudy. Mid-50s for the afternoon high. Only some isolated showers on Saturday and Sunday. But I like those 60s.
Christmas Eve,
Wow.
61 degrees. Oh my gosh.
Kids are going to be riding all their new bikes.
Yeah,
Woo,
exactly.
by morning.
And
that's right.
Forget a white Christmas. That's definitely not
we're not
happening.
doing
We're
white Christmas
so
this
far
year.
away from it.
Well, thank you all for watching News 4 Tonight. We have got to leave you and send you off the right way here with Clarksville's own and the Voice winner, Jake Hoot, playing us out.
No more flipping through pictures in the corner on my phone. No more dialing